Hey everybody, it's that time again, time to talk about what's going on, not in just Collin County, but all across the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. As always, every week before I get into the numbers, I like to give context. So the stock market was down today. Why was it down? Because the deficit looks like it's going to increase. The bond market does not like that. The stock market does not like that. And then there's talk of tariffs against the BRICS countries. That's BRICS. If you don't know about them, make sure and Google. But they're people are trying to dethrone the dollar as the world reserve currency, which the deficit does not help. So that's not to be political. Those are just the facts. Jerome Powell says he may drop the overnight rate by half a point. That does not affect the mortgage rate. 10-year Treasury bill rates affect that. Today, they went up to almost 4.4%. That's a negative for mortgage rates. Not sure exactly where rates went, but I'm sure they ticked up an eighth or so with the market moving that way. But I want to talk about this again every week. Buyers, I talked about this last week. There's a home, I can't say where it was on the market in the fives. Price was reduced to under 470. The buyers got 4% seller concessions approximately. That's the kind of deals that are out there. So regardless of what you hear on the news, your friends are telling you that rates are high, you can't afford it, this is the best time to buy. You're going to get the lowest price plus the potential of seller concessions. Almost every deal out there that's closing, you're getting that right now. And every week, more sellers are having to reduce the price of their homes, as you'll see that in the numbers today. Hope you all had a great July 4th. Now let's get into the numbers. Last week, there were 3,742 new listings to the market all across DFW. That's down 68 from the week before. 742 homes went back on the market, down 10 from the week before. 396 homeowners increased the price of their homes, same as last week exactly, which is unusual. Here's the big number: 5,762 home sellers reduced the price of their home, though that's down 1,362 from the week before. That's almost 2,000 more homes new that were reduced in price as compared to the number that went on the market. This is an opportunity calling your name. Don't miss it. When rates drop, as they will, when will it happen? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4, nobody can say. Deficit is definitely an issue there, but let's keep an eye on it. But now is a great opportunity, and even as a seller, even though you're getting less, you're paying less. So it winds up being maybe not quite a wash, but you'll be happy buying at the higher rates, because when it does come down, you refinance, your payment drops, you have equity in your home. Because when rates do drop, you're going to see a run up in prices people are paying. I'm not going to say values, but prices people are paying. There were 1,618 homes that went under contract, down 220 from the week before. 2,945 homes closed, that's down 504. First of the month, so 1,176 homes expired off the MLS, that's up 920 from the week before. 971 homeowners canceled their listings off the MLS, down 265 from the week before. Again, with July 4th being a holiday, we lost a day of probably almost 2 days of market activity, so the numbers reflect it. Now let's talk about what's happened all across Collin County in the last 7 days. From homes being new to the market have been sold, there are 1,201. That's down 306 from the week before. There were 537 new homes or price reductions in Collin County last week. 222 went under contract. 157 went pending. 288 sold. Allen, 30 new homes at the market had a price change. 26 went under contract. 5 went pending and 17 that sold. Lavon, 35 new homes at the market had a price change. 4 went under contract. 8 went pending and 5 that sold. Parker, nothing occurred there this week. Everything stayed the same as it was last week. Fairview, 3 new homes at the market had a price change. 5 went under contract. Nothing went pending and nothing that sold. Now for the three largest cities in the Collin/Denton County area. Number one this week, again, from homes being new to the market, haven't been sold. McKinney at 262. Frisco, number two at 192. Plano, number three at 161. Speaking of Plano, 72 new homes set the market at a price change. 47 went under contract, 10 went pending, and 42 that sold. Frisco, 84 new homes at the market had a price change. 43 went under contract, 13 went pending, and 58 that sold. McKinney, 96 new homes at the market had a price change. 58 went under contract, 31 went pending, and 77 that sold. Farmersville, 21 new homes hit the market had a price change. 2 went under contract, 6 went pending, and 4 that sold. Waterway Wiley, always amazing there. 30 new homes hit the market had a price change. 14 went under contract, 8 went pending, and 14 that sold. Princeton, 46 new homes hit the market had a price change. 4 went under contract, 35 went pending, and 36 that sold. And I did do another video over the weekend about PIDs, PUDs, and MUDs. And I reviewed again about a case where homestead exemptions don't apply on MUDs and PIDs. Senior homestead exemptions and 100% disabled veterans. PIDs and MUDs, you're not going to get your exemption there. So you are going to be paying taxes if you buy one of those as a 100% disabled veteran, and you'll be paying full assessed value even if you're a homestead or senior homestead in those areas. Melissa, if you're a Buc-ee's lover like I am, 50 new homes at the market had a price change. 2 went under contract, and 1 went pending, and 1 that sold. Anna, 14 new homes at the market had a price change. 3 went under contract, 9 went pending, and 12 that sold. If you're relocating to the area looking for investment properties, Anna's a really great place for that. Home prices are a little less there. It's growing like crazy out there. Another area, one of the fastest growing cities in Collin County, even though there's a building moratorium, is Princeton. You definitely want more information about there. You want to talk to a local broker or agent such as myself. Not pitching myself, you just need to know about MUDs and PIDs in those areas and some of the infrastructure issues. Van Alstyne, 14 new homes hit the market had a price change. 7 went under contract, 4 went pending, and 16 that sold. Hope you find my content useful every week. If you have questions about what's going on in your neighborhood, just general information about DFW, happy to help there. It doesn't have to be real estate related. All my contact information is at the end of this video. Hope you'll like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your enemies too. I know my dog Augustus would love it. See you next week.